Hello, collective. So, I asked again, what does the universe want to tell us? Um, I used both decks because while I was shuffling this one, this card fell out, but I didn't even finish my, usual talk while I shuffle. So I used this one as well. So I'm gonna show you both. Then we're gonna clarify. Um, but today is such a weird energy, like everything is upside down, you know? It just feels off. Um, and it's no surprise that this card fell out because I literally woke up like that. Like, what the fuck is happening? So, some of you might have uh, woken up like this, like a train hit you. Um, but yeah, something is happening. You're also picking up on your person. Your person is feeling like this. Overthinking, overthinking, and overthinking, thinking it to death. Um, it almost feels like when I say upside down, uh, it almost feels like you're on the opposite opposite polarity, you and the DM at the moment anyway. um, you're being more and more yourself and more in your truth and more in your power, and they are still fighting it. So instead of being the on the same vibration and everything on the same page, it's like you're turning like this slowly, and it causes this off energy um, within the energy, within the collective. I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you get my point. um, let's see the bottom cards. Again, this is them fighting it. These are the top cards. So this one is the is the host of the day. Seven of Swords. Like I said, they are still fighting it a little bit. They pretend that everything's fine on their side, the marriage, the relationship, whatever. There's so much passion, oh my god, yes, everything is so loving. The sex is amazing, everything's great. Yes, we have sex 3 times a day, in every room, every day. Yeah, it's quite the opposite. And they're like this, right? La 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 la, everything's fine, everything's dandy. This one feels more like their person, what they have on their side. Um, this is a truthful king and all that, but combined with this asshole, um, this one is the opposite of the meaning of the card when combined with this one. So how I feel this guy, the King of Swords, um, in this particular spread is he looks like he's eating a chicken with his bare hands, uh, getting all nasty with the chicken, and then using his knife to pick his teeth, and then he winks at you and thinks he looks sexy, you know, and you're standing there going like, ugh, what the fuck? It feels like that. That's the that's the energy. It's very like, yeah, no, I'm gonna skip that. And combined with this one, which in one layer of the energy is your DM, these two don't go together. They fight like crazy. So that makes sense, you know. This is their person, your DM's person, and that's your DM. And they fight like children. And they fight fire with fire. Knight of Wands. It's like they both see each other above the other. What I'm drawn to here is this guy is on a horse. So whoever isn't on the horse, he looks at them from above, you know. So that's what I'm drawn to. Just looking at others from above. So that's these two. Thinking they are better than the other, than just fighting fire with fire, you know. But you can't do that. That doesn't work. That's why there's a page here. Both of them are like children. These two also tell me. So this Queen of Swords has her own sword, and this is the Nine of Swords. She needs to put her sword here, so it becomes the Ten of Swords, the end of pain, and then it becomes this, the Ace. I know it's not the same suit, but you get my point. This card is crossing everything. So they, your DM, needs to put an end to this shit. I don't put my cards in reverse, and I don't, you know, since I don't put them in reverse, I don't read the reverse. But with this guy, these two are, well, this one, I suppose, is kind of reversed, you know, reversed energy. There's no passion in their marriage or relationship. There's actually nothing, there's only fights. And this is also your person, the Fool. The Fool is immature, you know. It just jumps off a cliff, doesn't even care if anything's down there, if he's gonna die or just, you know, survive. But in this case, it's just your person going la 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 la. You see his head. They don't care. They don't hear anything. They don't, you know. They don't see anything. It's like when they fight, everybody else hears them on the street, and then, when somebody asks, what was that all about? They're like, what? No, no, no fights, no, you heard wrong, no, I didn't hear anything, nope, la 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 la. No, my god. And it's all because of this prick. This is the star of the show. And the universe in this particular new bubble is not having this. This is gonna cost them so fucking much. It's unbelievable. Now let me show you this. So it was the same question. I usually ask to decks the same question, but there we go. And the bottom cards. Now it's funny the symmetry. So in this deck we got the 7 of swords at the top, and the 7 of swords here was at the bottom. We get the 9 of swords at the bottom, and the 9 of swords was here at the top. Anyway. So the anchor card, as I call it, is the 5 of Pentacles in this spread. So the 10 of Wands and the Hermit, that's the overthinking. That's the 9 of Swords here, and that's the 9 of Swords here. Lots and lots of burdens on their mind. And with these two, the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Cups, they know, they feel, they know there's a void inside of them that isn't fulfilled. They know, but they pretend like, they just don't want to look at it. There's a void in their heart, in their soul, that only love can fulfill. It's like that 9 of Cups in the Witches deck. The woman that's sitting in front of the 9 of Cups and looking at them all happy and smiling. The deceivement there is they are showing others those cups, but they are not letting other people close, because they can, if they come closer, they can actually see the cups are empty. They're not full. They have empty cups in front of them, and they are pretending the cups are full, but they are not. And they know that they are more and more aware of that void inside them, and that's the burden. It's keeping them up at night, the realizations that they can't keep hidden from themselves. They can hide them from others, but they can't hide them from themselves anymore. That's what's keeping them up at night. That's why they feel out in the cold. Because they know they fucked up everything here. They fucked up things with you, and they fucked up, their life in general with their decisions and pretending and everything. These two tell me they were always on the precipice of saying something, whether it's to you or to somebody else, but they were always on the precipice of saying something. Because these burdens, they keep coming around. This overthinking keeps coming around, but they were always able to sweep it under the carpet, right? But with your connection, they can't anymore. It just keeps piling and piling and piling until it explodes. They know the truth, they know what they are doing, but with your connection, they can't look away anymore. It's like they always had a blindfold over their eyes, but now you took the blindfold, and now they don't have anything to put over their eyes, It's kind of like that. I also hear they can't handle this much love. This much love, Queen of Cups, it's too much for them. It leaves them like this. Because they were always fighting whatever comes along that can actually fulfill those cups. Because of past experience, they weren't they didn't give a chance to others to come in and show them love and all that, because of past experiences. But on the other hand, they also need to fulfill their own cups with self-love and all that. And then comes another person to share the cups. Then you get a healthy relationship, romantic relationship. You have one person with full 9 cups, and you have another person with full 9 cups, and you share them, If you need another person to fill up your empty cups, then it's a codependence, then it's a need, I need this person. It's not healthy to need somebody. When you let go of control, it's actually very freeing. When you can fulfill yourself, it's freeing. And most people let go of control with their brain, then everything's fine for a day or two, and then they come back. Why is this person behaving like this? Why they don't love me? Yada yada yada. It's because you let go of control with your brain. You need to let it go in your soul. When you let go of control, that you can't control the other person, then you're like this, you know, you're the Queen of Cups. If you don't let go of control, then you're like this and like this and like this. Sometimes even like this. Deceiving. But also with these two cards, some of them might open up soon. Because of these burdens. They can't take the burdens anymore. They're realizing that this isn't going away. They can't carpet swept it anymore. It's amazing how we got 2 9 of Swords and 2 7 of Swords. Devil. I'm gonna leave these. I'm gonna use the light seers to clarify. They are deceiving others so much, it's ridiculous. And yet all the while they feel like a child inside. Shy and with not much experience. That's what I'm getting from this card. Not much experience. Even though they pretend like they're higher up, everything's fine. I'm the queen, I have my shit together. Yeah, you don't. It's very easy for them to portray a certain image to others. It's kind of scary how easy it is for this person. But they can't do it with you. They feel it energetically, you know. They can still try to pretend, but you can see through it. You can see through this asshole. And they feel like a child even more when they are with you. That's why there's so much running with this person. Because you bring that child up. And they are trying so hard to hide this child, to be like this person and like this person. Anyway. Okay, let's see. 9 of Swords. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. Oh my god, I think the devil. Yes. Oh, the devil flipped. Oh my god. Oh, this is the binds that tie. You're not going anywhere. That's what keeps them up at night. Like I said, they can't carpet sweep with this connection. It's bring everything up. There are fears in this card. Their own toxic thoughts. They would rather make up stuff in their head than actually talk to you and find out the truth. And all because of their own fears. So your connection, these little strings, you're actually the angel in the opposite of this guy. But in their mind, with all the overthinking, see this guy is overthinking. All the overthinking, they turn it into a devil. This is also toxic people around them, telling them what they need to do, how they need to behave. Need. And again, that's your person. Oh my god. I honestly don't know how they live like this. It's just Empress. Oh my god. What's at the bottom? Judgment. Yeah. Like I said, you're not going anywhere. You just keep coming up. Oh my god. So what's keeping them at night? Their own fears and you. That's what's happening. You're probably gonna pick up on this devil. You might get snappy or annoyed or a little bit depressed or pessimistic in your own thinking. Just know it's them, it's your person. You shouldn't be bothered by this. See, she's not bothered. She's just doing her own thing. She even turned her back on the devil. She's completely ignoring him. That's how you should be. Just try and let go of this energy. If you pick it up, and I'm sure most of you will. What else do we have here? Yeah, again. So the world is in the middle. You are not going anywhere. You just keep resurrecting in their mind. The more they try to look away and distract themselves and not think about you, the more you are actually in their mind. It's funny. I do think they're gonna reach out soon because of those burdens that we saw. But again, they're gonna pretend that everything's fine, everything's cheerful. See, they look kind of similar, don't they? This guy is looking up somewhere in the air, and this chick is looking up in the air. Oh my god, it's a very, very similar energy with these two. They are gonna pretend that everything's fine, they're just coming in light, you know, happy, adventurous, yeah. Yeah. But beneath the surface, there's so much pain and overthinking and burdens, and it's just insane. This is just the new bubble that we are in. Also, this tells me you are protected, if that means anything to anybody. You are in your own bubble of happiness and joy. She looks pretty happy. I keep seeing this, that you're just you are your own person. You're finding your you are taking control of your own life. And I did feel this morning in the energies that that more and more of the divine feminines, so they were we were all on one train in this soulmate cycle, right? The DM and the DF on the same train, going towards the same going in the same direction, towards the same, you know, goal or point or whatever. But now it feels like the divine feminine is switching trains. They don't want to ride in that shitty train anymore. It's kind of funny. But yeah, you are in your own bubble. Now, for those of you divine feminines who are stuck, who are like this in your own Nine of Swords, you're not gonna feel this bubble. You also are in this bubble of your own happiness and joy and everything, but you won't feel it because you're up in your head because of this person. So if you think, no, that's not me, yes, it is. You're just not feeling it. Okay, tell me about Nine of Wands. Five of Wands. Yeah, fighting their own impulse to come in. I mean, it's not surprising. But again, Three of Wands, they were always on the precipice. Their own inner conflict. This is like a fight between the soul and the 3D person, between the soul and the mind. they are fighting themselves. The soul is getting on the surface more and more because of your connection. They kept it drowned and beneath the water all this time, but when you showed up, when the connection showed up, it was like a raft for the soul, it picked it up, and now the soul is more and more allowed, and they can't drown it with noise anymore. That's why they are having their own inner battle. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're fighting their own happiness, their own, whatever fulfills them. Their soul wants them to fill up those cups that are empty, but they don't want other people to see that they are empty. It's like saying to a closed person, it's okay to open up. You won't get love if you don't open up. And then that person is like, no, I'm fine, I don't want to open up. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, I'm just gonna look at the sky. I'm not gonna look down at those cups, empty cups. Some of your DMs really need therapy. Like, I'm not even joking. Some of them really need therapy. Some of them haven't ever opened up to anybody. And it's laying heavy on their soul. Heavy. It's like having a jumbo jet on your chest. That's how heavy it is. And because of this connection, some of them will have outbursts here and there with other people, and it will be like out of nowhere, and you might pick that up, so be careful. Don't you get snappy at other people. I can feel the connection and the universe itself telling your person it's okay to bring people in and to let them see that you have empty cups. There are people who will help you to fulfill those cups. It's okay, it's fine. It's kind of like that, and your person is still like, no, they can't see that I have empty cups. No. They can even feel it in their soul that it's okay, but still they're so used to doing things with their brain instead of their soul, so they're still fighting it. My God, it's insane. Again, look at this. Oh my God, the same cards. Again, they know. Also, something is gonna hit them, some kind of realization pretty soon. Also, you are this person's whole world. You are in their soul, on their mind, everywhere, in every fiber of their being. It's you. It's the connection. Now, they might not know how to translate it in the 3D. Why are you in their mind constantly? They might not translate it, might not be able to translate it. They're definitely not spiritually open like you are. So they don't feel it on your level. You always need to what's the word? You need to know the difference between 3D and 5D. In their soul, you are their everything. In the 3D, however, it's, up to each person. This is their 3D. Everything's fine, I'm totally carefree. She even feels like she has, options, like she can have anybody she wants. She's just choosing, right? Not to have anybody, not to entertain anybody, but she can have anybody she wants if she wants. It's that kind of vibe. That's your 3D person. This is your 5D person. You are their everything. But in the 3D, they pretend like this fool. Everything's fine, nobody knows that my cups are empty. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Everybody thinks it's full when it's not. Oh. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. That's why more and more divine feminines are switching trains. Because even when you end up with this person, it's a whole other journey. You're still getting a child. You are still getting a child. And them being willing, to be in a relationship and willing to change, it still has its ups and downs. You're literally gonna have to teach them how to be in a healthy relationship. And it's still gonna trigger the fuck out of you. You're not a monk. Yes, you are the Empress, but you're not a monk. You don't have endless patience, and it's normal. I'm not saying you have to be a monk or have endless patience. I'm just saying it's normal to be to still get triggered with this person, even if you end up with them. Like I said, you're getting a child. And there's that wall. Nobody need. They're keeping their true self behind the wall. Yet they know they are the child. They are keeping themselves hidden from the rest of the world and from you. The only difference, you can see it. The rest of the world probably doesn't. At least 99% of them doesn't. You know, to the rest of the world, they might seem to others like they're the life of the party, you know, careless, not a worry in the world, everything's fine and perfect, you know, picture happy family, white picket fence and a dog, a girl and a boy. But yeah, you can see for that bullshit. You can feel this, you can feel this. You know they're a child. And they know that as well. What else? Yeah, their propensity to always hold on to things that don't serve them anymore leads to this, to the Four of Cups, just rejecting those who can fill the empty cups. They're just holding to the empty ones instead of taking the full one. Just like the Fool. You know, I don't want to see it. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. Like those monkeys, like those three monkeys. One holding the ears, one the mouth, and one the eyes. It's like that. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I don't speak anything. And while sitting like this, they see you moving away. They see you going out and fulfilling your Nine of Cups. All the while they are in choppy waters. See the difference with these two cards? She is going towards the sun. That's you. And this one is getting wet from all the rain coming down. Choppy waters, birds screeching. Your water is fine, it's calm. You're going towards the sun. You're in your nice light summery dress. They need a shawl because they're cold, you know. And again, even with this card, They're pretending there's somebody they're not. Half of the face is hidden. But this connection is opening them up. It's making them be more real. They can fight it all they want, but it's gonna continue to come up. You're, like I said, you're not going anywhere. At least in their soul and in their mind. You might go away, like physically, in the 3D, but their mind and in their soul, you're not going anywhere. You're always gonna be there. Especially if they reject you, and especially if you do move on, then you're definitely gonna be in their soul and in their mind forever and ever. Yeah. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Again, triple. Oh my god. Oh. Not going anywhere. That ace of swords that we saw, that's the ace of swords. The universe is making your person look at the truth. It's like they taped their eyes, tied them up to a chair, and just making them look, look real hard. And it's gonna keep coming back and back. The more they try not to look at it, not to look at any truths, any realizations, it's gonna come back harder and harder. It's like they are in a boxing ring with the universe and it just keeps throwing punches. More and more, harder and harder, until they speak the truth and acknowledge the truth. Because that's the only way to get proper healing. That's when the actual healing happens. When they acknowledge the truth and when they speak the truth. No, man. Oh, look. If I pulled the third card, again, Queen of Swords. They need to cut out their own bullshit, but also other people who hype up their bullshit. Now with death, bookending the Three of Wands, it's telling me that it's changing. the burdens will sorry, the burdens will that dam will break at some point. And this is the universe putting them in the hangman to look at what they do. To make them realize how they put themselves out in the cold. Their behavior. 10 of Swords in the middle. That's what I said here. This queen needs to put this sword in the 9 of Swords. So it can turn to 10 swords, which is the end of pain. So it is changing soon. There's also something else with this 3 of Wands. Something about them. It's like the universe is trying to make them look at you as an example. Like the universe is telling this girl, see how your divine feminine is doing. See how she went through all that pain and lessons and applied it and changed her life. That's what you need to do. And it's like the universe is pushing them to enter this water, but this water is their own emotions. On some layer, it doesn't even have to do anything with you. You're just an example. It's like you already swam in this water, you already surfed in this water, and the universe is saying, see, yesterday your person was here and surfing. It's totally safe, nothing will happen. Now you can enter the water as well. I said yesterday on purpose because you're not in this water. You're just an example. That's one layer of the energy. The universe is trying for your person to explore their own emotions, to open up in general for themselves. Not for you, for themselves. When they do that, they can open up to you as well. This one flipped. Here, I asked about this 3 of Wands because it kept coming back like a motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, it's the universe is trying to give them strength to jump in the water, to be curious. Again cups. Yeah. Forward movement. Yeah. 8 of Wands. So the Strength, Page of Wands, and 7 of Cups. This is a very adventurous page. It's almost like the Fool. So like I said, the universe wants, I'm just gonna put it here. So I asked about the Three of Wands. The universe wants them, like I said, to explore. This is a very adventurous page. They want them to explore their emotions. To gain strength and to explore the emotions. Because eventually that will open doors to other options and possibilities and whatnot. Your person is very limited in their thinking, in their emotions, and everything. Very, very limited. And the universe wants them to open up their horizons, if you will. And that's the forward movement. Let's see what's here. Okay. Yeah, they need to let go of control as well. They need to stop fighting the universe, fighting their own soul. They just need to stop fighting. They need to be like this. They need to let go of control in order to move forward. And to get their happy new beginning. It's currently slow. It was always slow, but it's all because they are fighting it. They just don't wanna let other people see that their cups are empty, that there's nothing inside. They're so scared for other people to see it. Like inside their cups, it's like dead spiders and webs, instead of nice drinkable water. And they don't want others to see that. But it's such a nice, loving, gentle energy that's trying to tell them it's okay for others to see it. Because there are people who are gonna be compassionate towards the empty cups. There are other people who are gonna show them, look, there's a spring a few meters down the road. That's where I fill my cups. Look, I can show you, I have some polish, that we can polish the cups. They're gonna look brand new. You don't need new cups. These are perfectly fine. They just need a little bit cleaning and polishing. There are people who won't judge the empty cups. And one of those people are you, of course. And your soul in the 5D, uh, your soul is saying the same thing to their soul. It's okay for others to see your empty cups. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna show you how to fill your own cups. You're not gonna take your full cups and empty them into their cups, then you're gonna be empty. No, you're gonna show them how to do it themselves. Just like with fishing, right? You teach them to fish so they can feed themselves. That's in the 5D energies. There's a very loving push, for them to open up. That's from your soul. The universe is more like, here's a tape over your eyes and look at what shit you did, The universe ain't playing. It's gonna punch them over and over again until they acknowledge this truth and until they speak the truth. But your soul is very loving. Even if you're saying, fuck this person, I'm going away. Like I said, you need to see the difference between 3D and 5D. Your soul is very loving towards this person's soul, and vice versa. Your souls will always love each other, and they will always support each other, and they will always make each other grow. The 3D is a whole other thing. So yeah, they need to let go of the control to move forward. They're very limited. By trying to be in control of their own inner emotions and outer world around them, they are limiting themselves. And instead of letting go, they're fighting, and that's why everything is going slow. But they are on the edge. Now, how long it's gonna take them to jump into that water, it depends on each person. But there you go. That's your reading. Hope it was helpful. Hope you understood everything. And yeah, don't lower your vibration so you can match this person, okay? You need to let them do their own work, raise their own vibration so they can match you, not the other way around. So you do your thing and leave this person to do their. The connection itself is doing its job. You don't need to do anything when it comes to this person. You don't have to do anything energetically, and you don't have to do anything in the 3D physically. Just need to focus on yourself. Keep the energy light on your side. Don't be like this. Because you're gonna slow them down even more. Yeah, so that's it. That's your reading. uh, Please subscribe if you want, uh, like, share, and all that. Yeah, that's it. uh Love you guys and see you in the next one.